Hi to all the beautiful people once again. You all are most welcome to Tutorials Point. Well, did you know what is the most commonly pursued degree post our school, or which is the most common degree in which most people graduate? Well, if you didn't know, you better see this video. Well, the most common degree in which many people, or I would say most people graduate, is BCom. Well, BCom is a highly pursued degree by most of the students, probably because it gives them a very wide scope of career options to pursue further, which could actually help them a lot to boost their careers. But having said that, just doing BCom is not enough. Definitely the students need to have some or the other add-on course or degree post your BCom. Otherwise, finding a job becomes slightly tough, or rather I would say very tough. And not just that, any commerce student now, actually for any commerce student now, BCom is absolutely compulsory, right? So BCom is a whole new world of opportunities for you all to explore many new career options. Precisely why in this video I'm going to discuss with you top 5 career options after BCom. So let's get started and see which is the first and the most exciting career option which you can opt for post your BCom. Well, the first one is an MBA, right? So Masters of Business Administration. Well, obviously, I think most people or most students love to do MBA post their BCom. But if you really want to be successful with your career in MBA, it would be a good idea if you just kind of do it post 2 to 3 years of work experience, right? That definitely helps to boost your kind of CV as far as your MBA is concerned. And MBA would actually open up abundant job opportunities for you, because I'm sure, I mean, an MBA is a kind of an MBA is basically picked up by almost any or every company, right? You definitely are going to find abundant jobs for you once you're done with your MBA. Well, what is the best way to get into MBA? Of course, clearing CAT, which is your common admission test. And basis the score that you have in your CAT exam will actually define the kind of college that you get. And definitely, better the college, better the job opportunities, and better the pay structure. Well, if you're able to get through a very good college for your through your CAT, and you are able to make it through your MBA, definitely your career is gonna just catapult, and definitely the pay scale that you're going to reach up to is going to be great, right? So if you just take an average pay scale of the students who complete their MBA from a very good college, the average pay scale basically just ranges nowhere, from between 5 to 7 to 25 lakhs. So this is what I'm discussing. What I'm telling you is just the basic, right? So the a pay scale which a fresher would get. But again, the pay scales that I would be telling you in this entire video are purely based on the research that I have done. Definitely they would vary, and not just don't take them at their face value, but yes, this would be an average kind of a range somewhere in between, right? So now here is the next career option which also is very high in demand, and that is chartered accountant, right? Again, who doesn't know that? So CAs are actually a lot in demand, but everyone knows that CA is kind of not as easy to crack or clear. So but if you're lucky and if you're able to crack it, well, then you just arrived. So basically CA is done in 3 stages, and you got to complete all the 3 stages, clear the exams for all the 3 of them, and post that you got to complete 2.5 years of internship, which is going to make you into a complete CA, right? So, and again, just like MBA, CAs are also absorbed by almost all the companies. They are very much high in demand, right? Now, as far as your average salaries are concerned, well, that completely depends upon the organization wherein you have joined, but Definitely nowhere less than 7 to 8 LPA is what you would get. And of course, I also want to tell you that the figure that I'm quoting here is in rupees, right? The currency that I'm telling you is rupees, right? So if you just take the average range, it would be nowhere less than 6 to 7 LPA, and you could even go up to 75 LPA, which is quite alluring, right? So well, if you are that kind of person who has an interest in chartered accountancy, then just go ahead with it. It is going to give a huge boost to your career. Now again, another very exciting career option for those people who have done their BCom and now are kind of confused and don't know what to do: company secretary, right? So company secretary again is a very good career option for you. Basically, company secretary is a degree which, or CS, to put it forward, CS is a degree which basically involves the study of law in the corporate field, right? So definitely the corporate field not just requires developers and all the customer service industry agents, and there are so many other things which are required for a corporate center to run. So they also need a law, a person who knows law, right? So company secretary is precisely what will actually help them out in such a situation. So basically learning about law as far as your corporate field is concerned is what is covered in your CS degree, right? So once you're done, you're through with this degree, which is actually basically 3 years long. Once you're through with this, again, this 3 years degree as well is divided into 3 stages: your foundation, intermediate, and finals, right? So it definitely is again going to open up a huge scope of, you definitely are going to get a plethora of jobs for you to choose. And again, as far as your salaries are concerned, an average starting salary would be nothing less than 4 to 10 lakhs. Again, 4 to 10 LPA, of course. And again, this is a very average value that I'm telling you. It definitely can vary a lot, right? So well, there are many new and exciting career options for BCom students, right? So here is the 4th one on the list, and that is your business accounting and taxation, right? So business accounting and taxation again is very high in demand, right? So post doing this course, you can work as a tax consultant, or maybe as a corporate legal assistant, or maybe a company law assistant, right? So definitely these are also the things which are kind of unexplored and most people don't know about them. So if you're able to do something which is, or if you're able to get into a field which is much less saturated, definitely the chance of you being successful in that field will increase multifolds, right? Now again, as far as your salaries are concerned, nowhere less than 4 to 8 LPA would be your starting range. But again, as I told you, these are all the salary ranges that I'm quoting are again very kind of generic. They definitely are dependent upon the company wherein you are working, right? So this is only through a research that I have come to a conclusion. Definitely this is an average range that I'm telling you. It would definitely vary a lot, right? Okay, well, the 5th one on the list is financial risk manager. Again, financial risk manager is also a recognized degree for all those people who would love to go in the field of banking and finance. FRM is a very good option for you all, right? So if you're able to do this course through a recognized university and you're able to get through, basically this course is of 9 months, right? So and the exams for the same are conducted twice a year, once in the month of May and once in the month of November, right? So if you're able to get through, well, then again you have an amazing kind of career ahead, and your salaries would be nowhere less, your starting salaries of course would be nowhere less than 10 to 18 LPA, right? So definitely, if you feel banking and finance is your thing to do, just go ahead with this degree, and I'm sure it's gonna give you a a very very fruitful career ahead. So friends, these were top 5 career options which you can opt for post your BCom, so that you can actually boost your career multi-folds, and you don't have to worry about anything as far as your getting your job is concerned post your BCom, because only BCom would probably give you a job, but it might not be as or it might not just match your expectations, right? So definitely choosing any one of these career options post your BCom basis your interest is going to help you a lot. So well friends, this was all about the career options post your BCom that I wanted to share with you all. I'll see you again in the next video. Till that time, keep learning with Tutorials Point and Tutorix. Have a good day.